Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by. My name's FM Jellicoe, and you're watching episode 38 of the Dafuge Challenge with Enfield Town FC. Well, I'll give us this. We're consistent. After beating Macclesfield away 5-4, Kettering Town came to our stadium and they beat us 3-2. Alan Humphreys, Alec Young, and Ian McShane with a 90th minute goal. Another late minute goal to put us away. Mark Bentley had a 63rd minute goal. Sedwin Scott had a 71st minute goal. So it's a fairly even game. We had 10 shots, 6 on target, 3 half chances. We had 4 long shots, which I wasn't really a fan of. We had 2 clear-cut chances. Kettering Town had 8 long shots to go with their 2 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances. This Ian McShane goal, though, just... every time I see his name, I think of the actor. It's not let me click on it for some reason. Is that because this is a couple days later? Possibly. Anyhow, I was holding out for the draw. I was on the counter. I was playing the defensive line back. And yet they still scored. So today we are away at Fyle for our FA Trophy third round game. And then we will probably be home against Bromley. I'm going to set my best 11. And then we will get the game away at Fyle underway. Back in a bit. We are away at Fyle today, and they are playing a 4-4-2. Millar in goal, Armsworth, Calker, Miller, and Cotterill as the defensive back four. Tiffany, Halliday, Hewitt, and Hardy as the midfield four, with Phillip and Stones up top. On their bench, they have Rosowski, Holmes, Lee, Spence, and Tasman. We are playing our 3-4-3 with Hilson in goal, Elston, Ellesley, and Meekings as the defensive back three, Bentley, Grayson, Perry, and Allen as the midfield four, with Cousins, Velasquez, and Scott up top. On our bench, we have Fryatt, Keeley, Hooper, English, and Bamba. I've got Fryatt on the bench because I don't want to get caught out again when I have a potential goalie injury, especially in a cup game. I really want to go far in the cup, and I don't want to get knocked out because, God forbid, Hilson gets injured, and I have to stick a defensive player who, is tall but has no form back there. Tiffany up to Stones, off the crossbar. 10 minutes in, been a pretty even game so far. Well, knocked up kind of towards Thelastis, but he couldn't get there before Millar came out to collect it. He knocks it into the crowd. It goes over 2 of my players, right to Phillips, who sends it over to Tiffany. Over to Hewitt. Hilson with a nice block. Fyle with a corner kick. Calker saved it and tried kicking it out, but it didn't go all the way out. Meekings got to it and kicked it up to the midfield line where Holiday collected it, and the highlight ends. Miller with a long throw-in towards Stones, and he heads it in. That was horrible. And it's raining again. I swear, half my team is going to be amphibians by the end of this season. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's England. But still, would a sunny day be too much to ask for, FM? Allen with the throw-in, and it is intercepted, but it goes to Ellesley, who kicks it up to Thelastis, to Cousins, out to Bentley, over to Grayson. Sends it up to Perry, who one-touches it to Cousins, who tried tapping it forward for Thelastis, but he got held up by the defender, and Millar kicks it towards Stones, headed away to Thelastis, to Grayson, who sends it forward towards Scott, but it goes to Armsworth. Miller Goes right to Perry, but he knocks it to Cotterill, who sends it up to Stones, who kicks it past Hilson, and we're down 2-0. Now, the pass went right between my two defenders there, and Stones was faster than either of them. Eldeston launches it forward to Cousins. Sends it over. Armsworth steps in front of it. Perry can't control it and loses it. Now Stones has it, going up the right side. Over to Hewitt. To Hardy. Bounces back and forth, but it gets kicked out. Cousins can't control it. Miller steps in and takes it away. Bentley has it, and he sends it over to Thelastis. Long pass towards Scott, who had Cousins wide open on the left and took the shot instead. I know my top three hasn't played with each other all that much, but at least on paper, Scott's a better player than that. Hilson up to Meekings. Long pass to Scott. And he takes a shot, and it goes high and left. Yeah, my wingers are not having a good game. Bentley kicks it out, but goes right back to Fyle. Tiffany has it, and he kicks it high. Elston to Grayson. Back to Ellesley. Up to Perry. To Grayson to Cousins. Over to Thelastis, who slips it between. Over to Cousins to Scott. He tries crossing it right back to Cousins, but it bounces off a Fyle player. Now Tiffany has it. He kicks a long shot over to Stones, who heads it awkwardly, but Elston has it. Hilton up to Meekings. To Perry to Allen, over to Thelastis, who taps it over towards Scott's direction, and he still has the ball. Up to Thelastis, and he kicks it wide right. We've had 6 shots, and none have been on target. This is not good, guys. Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. We're going to go to our 4-4-2 diamond. Bring off Bentley, Cousins, and Allen and replace them with Bamba, Keeley, and English. Well, 55 minutes in. Let's get creative, boys. Ellesley steps up and intercepts the pass to English, to Scott. Well, Miller with a nice block. Scott challenged Miller for the ball, but Miller got to it just in time. 60 minutes in. We've had one more shot and one on target since I subbed the team out at half. Cotterill up to Stones. Over to Hardy, who taps over to Halliday. Long pass over to Tiffany on the left. Phillips knocks it back out towards Ellsworth. Stones is being challenged, and he's pushed by Meekings. Son of a gun. Tiffany with the penalty kick, and right past to diving Hilson. 3-0. I was really hoping for a deep FA trophy run this year. Something tells me it is not going to happen. Millar with the kick towards Keeley. He knocks it down, but it goes right to Tiffany. Armsworth gives the ball up to Meekings. Long pass. Thelastis. Okay. You know, a couple more dribbles of the ball, and you probably would have had a better shot on goal. 15 minutes left. Scott is on a 6-1. Hewitt. You know, Calker has it. And, oh, good grief. They're saying Bamba fouled him. Hewitt with the penalty kick this time. Hilson dives the right direction, but it's 4-0. I think this is probably one of our worst performances of the season. And it's not because we're missing Ashton and Gordon. I mean, the rest of the team has been playing together since the beginning of the season. Those two guys going out shouldn't be worth this. Scott with the ball crosses it to Thelastis, and we get one back. 7 minutes down. There's 7 minutes left, rather. Okay, guys. We ruined the clean sheet. Keeley with a nice long pass. Scott does what he should have done last time. Thelastis with a nice header. Can we get a second one? Make it look interesting? Make it look like we tried? Well, we're 13-6. We've gotten a little bit more even, but Fyle just owned us. And 2 penalty kicks certainly didn't help. Millar with a long throw in towards Spence, but headed away. Halliday has it for Fyle. Over to Calker. To Miller. To Tazdemir. The game's going to end here really soon. Cotterill, the long cross in. Halliday is there, but it's headed out by Keeley. Armsworth is there. This is over to Tazdemir, to Lee. Bamba dispossesses him. Long ball up, but Thelastis was running the wrong direction. Hewitt to Cotterill. File's just playing keep away. Hilson has it. Son of a gun. That's the game. Really needed us to go farther this year. Tell the team their performance was disappointing. You're darn right it was disappointing. I don't even know where Fyle is. Fyle is mid-table. Yeah, we beat them 2 months ago, 4-1. Well, I guess they got their revenge on us. Okay, well, I'm going to play Southport away, offline, and then we will come back for the live comm against Bromley. Well, after our 4-1 shellacking at the hands of Fyle in the FA Trophy third-round game, we went away to Southport and drew 2-2. Sam Surridge and Jordan Slew had goals for Southport. Thelastis and Sedwin Scott had goals for us. We had our chances in this, and we absolutely gave it away. That 88th minute goal by Slew, another late minute goal to tie or lose the game, was just too much. And the killer is Southport is 22nd in the league. I don't want to call it a saving grace, but we're playing Bromley today. They're 24th in the league. We play Dulwich Hamlet next week. They're 23rd in the league. You'd think we'd be doing okay to at least contend. But after our 2 goals in this game, for whatever reason, the team just did not put any effort into it. Southport came out the second half and just absolutely attacked us. They had a lot of shots. A lot of them were off target, but they counted. And in the end, it was stupid. That's all I have to say about that. I'm really kind of miffed that we're on this losing streak that we're on, because losing the 2 strikers shouldn't have been that bad for us, especially with everyone else on the team knowing each other and playing with each other in the same tactics for the longest time. But today we are at home against Bromley. I'm going to set the best 11, and we will get to that game in a bit. We are hosting Bromley today, playing our 4-4-2. Bamba, Eldston, Lomas, and Meekings as the defensive back 4. Bentley, Grayson, Perry, and Allen as the midfield 4, with Scott and Thelastis up top. On our bench, we have Quealy, Ellesley, Hone, English, and Cousins. Bromley is playing a 4-4-1-1 with Etheridge in goal, Hannum, Howe, Essam, and White as the defensive back 4, Patterson, Ward, DeMaio, and Davis as the midfield 4, Senior as the attacking midfielder, and Mabeau as the striker up top. And I totally forgot to go through who they have on their bench. That's okay, we'll figure that out here in a little bit. We should be winning this one comfortably. Why Fry is the only one who believes that is this team. It's enough to give a manager a complex sometimes. We are moving right to left in our home field whites. And their striker is already starting injured. That could be a potential good thing for us. First half's moving by pretty quick. I don't know if that's good or bad. As you can see in the standings, we've slipped down to third place. AFC Wimbledon has jumped ahead of us by 2 points. "25 minutes in, no highlights. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target, though. Perry's got a slight injury. He's coming back. Brian Allen just got injured. He's coming back. We'll pull him off the half. Pulled knee ligaments. Okay. Elston with a throw-in to Grayson. To Bentley. Back to Grayson. Over to Scott. Towards Thelastis, but Perry has it at the top of the box. Kicks it out to Meekings, and Meekings saves it from going out of bounds. Okay, Perry's got to come off. Allen to Thelastis, who loses the ball. Now Ward has it. Kicks it forward, but it goes right to Elston, who sends it over to Bamba. Long pass in towards no one in particular. Allen collects it, gives it to Perry, but he gives it up to Hannum. Pass intercepted by Perry to Grayson, to Scott, who slots it in on the keeper's left side. That was a nice shot by Scott. And it's raining again. Good grief. A nice goal by Scott. Okay, guys, halftime coming up. Well, we're going to go to our 4-4-2 diamond and bring on Hone and English to replace Allen and Bentley. It gets both the wingers off and lets me get players on who play those positions fairly well. Meekings on a 6-3 is troublesome, but I have Keeley on the bench in case I need to bring him off. Well, moving left to right now. Elston up to Grayson, who lets the ball go through. English loses it, and it goes to Davis. Kicks it up to Romain, but Hone dispossesses him, and that is the end of the highlight. Meekings with the throw-in. Right towards Howe on Bromley. Hone with the shot to Scott, who taps it in for his second of the day. Oh, he was offsides. Yeah, he was offsides. Okay, that little yellow line that popped up, I haven't seen that before. I wonder if that's an update or I've just never noticed it. Now, 60 minutes in, we're still 1 up on Bromley. They've only had 3 shots, only 1 of which has been on target. Bamba kicks it forward, but DeMaio picks it up to Bromley, who sends it to Davis. Back to DeMaio, over to Ward. To Senior, to Romain. Nice stop by Fryatt. And Meekings just got injured. We're bringing him off. And Elston picked up a yellow. Okay, 20 minutes left. Encourage the guys here. 10 minutes left. Grayson with the kick. Hone, nice goal. That's his first ever for the team. I know he's had a few assists in the past. I could have sworn he scored for us, but nice volley off the right foot. It was a nice pass in by Grayson. Now, 5 minutes left. 2 minutes left. That went by quick. Nice, comfortable win for us, I believe. Charlton with a long pass, collected by Bamba, who sends it back to Fry. And this should be the game. And it is. Well done, boys. And we had over 1,000 fans. It's also well done. And Wimbledon won their game, so we are still in third place. Well, I think what we will do is play ahead and come back for Dover Athletic and York City. And then our last 2 games of the season are probably going to be Billericay and Yeovil. No, Billericay and Wimbledon. Billericay is still top of the league. And they're still 12 points ahead. Wimbledon's in second place. Oh, there's only one promotion spot. How did I not realize that before? Okay, well, Billericay has a lock on getting promoted. So as long as we stay top 7 over the rest of the season, we are in the promotion playoffs. And then it is up to us to see how that works out. I still think, yeah, we'll do that. We'll come back for Dover Athletic in York City, and then Billericay and AFC Wimbledon. Well, a little bit shorter episode this time around. That's what happens when you don't get a lot of chances in either of the games you play. At least we made the most of our chances in the game against Bromley. And to be fair, if we had lost or tied to Bromley, I probably would have walked away for a couple of days because that would have just been a bit too much. I may just walk away for a day and kick myself over the fact I didn't realize that only one team is getting promoted out of this league, and that team this year is going to be our somewhat nemesis, Billericay Town. They just leapt out to the front, and they haven't let go. To be fair, they got an awful lot better after they fired Glenn Tamplin. Make of that what you will. But unless we absolutely collapse, I think we're doing well to get a playoff spot. And then it's in our own hands, which means a close loss, a late-minute goal that gives the other team the victory. We'll have to wait and see. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave them down below. I'll answer them as fast as I can. My name's FM18. I thank you for watching.